The first reading from Isaiah 6, 1-8. In the year that King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord sitting on a throne, high and lofty, and the hem of his robe filled the temple. Seraphs were in attendance above him. Each had 6 wings. With 2 they covered their faces, and with 2 they covered their feet, and with 2 they flew. And one called to another and said, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord of hosts, and the whole earth is full of his glory. The pivots on the thresholds shook at the voices of those who called, and the house filled with smoke. And I said, Woe is me, I am lost, for I am a man of unclean lips, and I live among a people of unclean lips. Yet my eyes have seen the King, the Lord of hosts. Then one of the seraphs flew to me, holding a live coal that had been taken from the altar with a pair of tongs. The seraph touched my mouth with it and said, Now that this has touched your lips, your guilt has departed, and your sin is blotted out. Then I heard the voice of the Lord saying, Whom shall I send, and who will go for us? And I said, Here I am, send me. The word of the Lord.
Thanks be to God. Our psalm this morning is Psalm 29. We'll all say the all together, and I will say the regular type. We say together, Ascribe to our God glory and strength. Ascribe to the Holy One, you gods. Ascribe to the Holy One glory and strength. Ascribe to God all glory. Bless God's name. Worship God in the beauty of holiness. Ascribe to our God glory and strength. The voice of the Holy One is upon the waters. The God of glory thunders. God is upon the mighty waters. The voice of God is a powerful voice. The voice of God is a voice of splendor. Ascribe to our God glory and strength. The voice of the Holy One splits the flames of fire. The voice of God shakes the wilderness. God shakes the wilderness of Kadesh. The voice of the Holy One makes the oak trees writhe and strips the forests bare. And in the temple of the Holy One all are crying glory. Ascribe to our God glory and strength. God sits enthroned above the flood. The Holy One sits enthroned, reigning forevermore. The Holy One shall give strength to all people. God shall give the people the blessing of peace. Ascribe to our God glory and strength.
Second reading. So then, brothers and sisters, we are debtors, not to the flesh, to live according to the flesh. For if you live according to the flesh, you will die. But if by the Spirit you put to death the deeds of the body, you will live. For all who are led by the Spirit of God are children of God. For you did not receive a spirit of slavery to fall back into fear, but you have received a spirit of adoption. When we cry, Abba, Father, it is that very Spirit bearing witness with our spirit that we are children of God. And if children, then heirs, heirs of God and joint heirs with Christ, if in fact we suffer with him, so that we may also be glorified with him. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God.
The Lord be with you. The Holy Gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ according to John.